Continuamos donde dejamos ayer, en el capítulo de Mass Effect 2, esta vez. Habíamos dejado porque habíamos aterrizado, habíamos conocido a Jacob y a Miranda, habíamos aterrizado, hemos hecho bastantes cosas. Voy a cerrar la ventana para que no se vea tanto lo de afuera. Y seguimos. Abrimos la puerta esta de aquí. Tenemos que investigar un poquito qué ha pasado aquí. Han desaparecido.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Y no sé, algo ha pasado. Vamos a ver. Nos guarda el juego.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Aquí no se puede abrir. Pero aquí sí. La verdad es que me levanté y tenía ganas.
Sounds like Fenris mechs.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
No tiene armadura, Tiene que cuidar un poquito. Vamos a poner munición disruptora. Así que mejor la pistola con esto.
Gotta hurt.
Le vamos a poner esta, la otra que es esta y luego esto.
Enemy down!
Right.
Done.
Change weapons.
Vamos de lado.
Shoot them before they take out your shields.
Espérate. No sé cómo el perro me ha sacado del este. No sabe que está en locura. Y vamos a hacer esta vez el cambio bien. Pero nos vamos a poner el
Understood.
francotirador.
Rearming.
El francotirador.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris mechs.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Vale. Otro.
Here we go. Trouble ahead. Now let's
Dios mío,
finish
es que
you off.
se me olvida que
Before they take out your
el
shield.
Stun them.
favorito es el fácil.
Going now.
Targeting.
Allied force casualty.
Come on over.
Collision proximity. Excuse me.
Esto, recuperamos, venga, esto.
Excuse me.
Come on over. Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Vale, también nos han hackeado aquí. La primera instalación también lo hicieron. Aquí... No. Ah, y los hackeos estos. Por suerte sé cómo funciona, pero la primera vez sí que es una boronga. Vale. Hay mod y tal que te los quita y tal si no sabes hacerlo, pero es que es tontería. No...
Sensors activated.
Here goes.
Por cierto, aquí no tenemos mejoras. Va, amiga, ya las decía yo. Aquí, munición. Interesa la incendiaria también, o sea. Vale, esta es para armaduras. Dispara como 100, es que ni me importa, tío. Oficial de Cerberus. Ya con. Y tal. Vale. Vamos a poner munición incendiaria aquí. La disruptores para escudos. Ah, ya sabéis, la mítica.
Stop right there!
Fraza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tally. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Vamos a preguntar.
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Vitor survived?
We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you already?
Vitor was injured, and he was always, nervous.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
Vale, hay que encontrarle a Vitor.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of him.
Make activity!
Hostia.
Engaging target.
No shields!
Rerouting power. Critical system damage.
down!
Hostia, ¿cómo me ha dejado eso? Bueno. Un hackeo por aquí. Esto es una P. Esto es aquí. Y esto es aquí. Déjame pasar. Vamos a poner el rifle. Ay, no, mira, activa la habilidad que no quería.
Use overload on him.
Y deberíamos de podernos cubrirnos aquí. Esto tiene el escudo, así que eso te va muy bien. Hostia. Esto. Ole. Cargo. Vamos por aquí.
Target down! Drop him.
Vamos por aquí. Vale. Y todo afuera.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Matemos a ellos. Vale, se me ha ido por aquí. La dirección del objetivo actual. No me lo muestra mucho, nunca me metió. No sabía de clase. Vale, voy a cubrir aquí. Y tengo para la derecha. A ver, Miranda, tú activa esto. Dispara a través de la caja. Estáis por aquí. Buah, qué va.
Got him! Got him.
Vale.
Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Father's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Vale, chatarra. Más que eso necesito munición. Vale.
Taking cover.
Heading to cover.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Going to cover.
Positioning.
Se escucha muy baja la animación. Bueno.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
No mucho.
Overload will take out their shield.
Vale, como por aquí. Se me deja de disparar.
Not a problem.
Vale, cambiamos a incendiaria. Upa. Ah, corre con la patata. No me tiene un misil. Vamos a ver de cositas. ¿Puedo meterle esto?
This will put them down.
Upa.
Have a nice trip.
Clear the blast zone.
Vale. Nos hemos quedado casi sin munición, El tío ha chupado. El tío ha chupado muchísimo. A ver si encuentro. Ah, esa es, tengo munición. Hay una caja por aquí, esa es. Por aquí. Por aquí. Por aquí. Y lo tenemos hecho. 3000 más para buchaca.
Now what's this?
Es verdad que hay mejoras y tal, hay cosas que hay que pillarse siempre, aquí hay que mirar. Tranquilo, mejor. Aquí hay que mirar más porque aquí hay mejoras y tal, botiquín, son más dinero. Hay que hablar más con esto. Entonces tenemos...
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Vale, no nos dice mucho.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs will protect.
Apagamos la pantalla.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My God. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
Vale, o sea, si te pican básicamente...
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
No tenemos más para contestar.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
Qué bonito se va a contar y solamente queremos los datos.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
The data from his Omnitool should be quite useful.
We're still analyzing it. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Tell me what you know about these Collectors.
They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night. It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Vale, pues nos acaban de dar nuestra nave. Sí, esto es el resumen. Vale. Y vídeo también. Pues tenemos nave, tenemos piloto y nos falta un equipo. No, ya está cómodo.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Now that we've established who's in charge, let's move on to these dossiers.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Vale, nos enseña el mapa. A terminar. Esto creo que habrá correos y tal. Arsenal. Guay, a lo mejor lo pasamos por ahí. Habría de las mejoras, pero... Vale, ascensor del diablo, este que tardaba 4 años en Precision 3. Tenemos alojamiento. Laboratorio, este es lo que quiero pasar yo. Consigue al profesor, vale, primero intentamos conseguirlo. Primero necesitamos tenemos no, mejoras tal. Estados, solamente tenemos a 2, necesitamos información. El arcángel, el profesor, básicamente. Son nombres en clave. El veterano. La ladrona maestra. El culpable. Mejor hacemos esto. Mensaje sin leer. Mensaje de Anderson. Se esconde a la ciudadela. También tenemos que ir. Veteranos. Sí, esta es información. Lo encontrarás en Omega, donde está ocupada su última recompensa. Vale. De exploración. Proyecto Ascuas. Desplegado. Una nave. Vale. Hackett, ese es el que nos manda cositas. Nos dicen que vayamos a ver dónde se estrelló la antigua Normandía. Salimos de batir también. Aunque 20 tripulantes sin localizar, vale. Se encuentran rastros. Vale. Una persona que quizás quieras enseñando la cara. que el preparadote. Uno de nuestros grupos se acaba de enfrentar a la red. Con tecnología. No hemos extendido el número de categorías tanto. Vale. Incluso el vídeo nos dice que. Hostia, eso hay texto. Vale, que vayamos por un arma. No, el arma se llama proyecto de arco. La hemos enviado. Vale, es un arma. Imagino que la quiere que la probemos. Poner el puerto monopolizado. Acá subni. Que vayamos por allá. Vale. Hemos cambiado la sobrevivencia a vivo, vale. Manda por ahora te digo. Cerrar el frente y consigue que cambie el estado de. Tenemos bastante pasta, Vale.
Welcome aboard, Commander. I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
Vale.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
I might do more than catch you, Kelly.
Now that's an enticing thought. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
No much más.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later. How may I help?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Quiero ir a ver. Vamos a probar la nave. Aquí no hay mucho más. No sé si tenía que darle brillo o algo. ¿Qué? Que me deja entrar. No, van a poner a explicar un montón de cosas.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Es una agobia.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7. Jerks.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Sí, imagino.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
Vale.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
Vale.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Vale. Pues vamos a seguir explorando, así que no otra cosa. Vamos a ir al arsenal. A ver qué hay. Tenemos armas por aquí. Tenemos lanzapiñas, que al proyecto este el arco. Vamos a probarlo. Elegir nada y nada. Pues aquí un montón de pistolas. Imagino que las que vayamos recogiendo pues estarán por allí.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
Yo no he elegido traer.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Bueno, Ozuna no nos dice nada. Tenemos esta sala bloqueada. Y... esto imagino que es para la conferencia. Es pasable con sí en todas las plantas. Que si no están poniendo.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Vale. No, mejorar no. Mensajes sin leer. No me ha llegado nada. Tenemos... vamos a ir de arriba abajo. Luego los que hacen eso no tardan absolutamente nada, tío. Tenemos... esto también. Tenemos aquí dos logros. Una pecera. Tenemos música. Tenemos armadura, casco. Claro, no vamos a poner cositas y tal, pero es que no. Claro, esta es la capucha. Que no la pienso usar porque es material, podemos hacerla más como en el 1 o podemos dejar tal cual colores casi que también, o sea, me gusta tal y como es la armadura, no quiero cambiar mucho. Patrones me gusta, color de patrón podemos irlo variando, pero me gusta tal y como está. Y aspecto informal no hay nada nuevo. Podemos pasarnos por así, pero que parezco, no sé, tipo barrera cervecera. Vamos a ir así, ¿no? Y podemos poner maquetas por aquí, es interesante. Tenemos aquí la foto de Ash. Hay muchas cosas. Y tenemos así.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Ok. Y podemos ir aquí. A la sala común, básicamente. El ascensor mola y tal, pero...
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel, you did humanity proud that day. Mess Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Bueno, que me dé la lista y ya está.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Tenemos a Chef por ahí. Tenemos por aquí a Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Aún no había más tal. Bueno, si nos corta la conversación, imagino que no hay más. No hay mucho más. Vamos a hablar. Aquí está la doctora. No me cierres, hombre.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Vale.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
¿Qué más por aquí?
Access to the AI core is restricted.
No, mucho más. Qué bueno que está muy bien detallada, tiene esta máquina de agua, increíble. Se notan muchísimo los cambios, de la 1 a la 2. Se notan bastante. Vamos a por aquí.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Se ve hasta en el nuevo vídeo, mola un montón. No sé si se verá algún sitio más. No. Tenemos hasta por aquí. Tenemos el baño de señor.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Puedes entrar. ¿Te dicen a ver si puedes entrar? No. Esto nada, esto tampoco y esto tampoco.
The port observation deck is closed until needed.
Vale. Ingeniería. Este transbordador, pero aquí no hay nada, ¿no? Bueno, aquello, imagino. ¿Qué hay por aquí?
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, that weasel Udina backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the Collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Vale, y este es el pedazo de núcleo que tiene esta cosa. Es más grande todavía que el anterior. Míralo, se mueve todo. Se llega a otra ventana. Sí, míralo, ahí está la ventana. Del otro lado, incluso ahí hay otra. Y ahí hay otra. Cierta, por aquí tenemos una escalera. ¿Hay algo por aquí? No mucha cosa, hay una especie de cama, contenedores y poco más. Imagino, no sé si dormirán estos aquí arriba. O sea, aquí abajo, que digo. Arriba es... O sea, trabajan allá arriba y duermen abajo.
What's this area of the ship?
The Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
Claro, es al doble. Por ahí habíamos ido, entonces vamos al puesto de mando. Llevamos una hora.
No messages for you, Commander.
Vale. Pues vamos a dejar por aquí, ¿no? Si ya dejamos para el siguiente ir a explorar. Podemos ir a la ciudadela, podemos ir a muchos sitios. Acabamos de empezar y nos lo vamos a tomar con calma, con muchísima calma. Así que dejamos esto por aquí y en el siguiente habrá más. Chao, chao.